All right, we are back. And if you watched my last video, I hadn't been feeling so well. I'm feeling much better now. Wanted to hop on, and I know I keep talking about one of my projects I've got going on, so I figured I'd show you what I'm working with and just give a quick update. So we have a Stag Arms upper with a Picatinny gas block. I've done a bunch of research, and the height of their Picatinny gas blocks does not allow for use of iron sights. Like if you mount an iron sight on the front, it's not going to align height-wise with a iron sight on the rear. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and switch this to a low pro gas block, swap out the MOE handguard, and put a rail on here is where my mind is going with this build or renovation. But the next piece that I had been waiting on for a little bit was a barrel dimpling jig, so that I can actually dimple my barrel to assure that my gas block doesn't shift around. So this is the Black Rifle Disease dimpling jig. It's their Hex, what do they call it? The Hex Triple Dimple Jig. So there's about 3 spacings out there for gas blocks, and this one, oops, I think I went the wrong way. There's the third one. This one encompasses all 3 of those, so that you're able to go ahead and dimple at the correct width of the gas block that you have. It does have a, let's see if I can get this to focus a little better. So there's a screw with a little nylon tip in there, and that sits onto your barrel to secure the jig while you are drilling. And then there's a second screw, and this one has a little pointed tip. That tip actually sits right into your gas port to assure alignment when you go to install your gas block. So I'm super excited about this. Get this going. I need to order a gas block this week. These are available over at Brownells. Fortunately, when I was on the hunt for them, they were out of stock for a while, and thankfully Jamey over at PA Gunsmithing School had an extra one that he offered to send out for me to use. So huge thank you to Jamey, as well as Rifle Number 13 for getting it from Jamey and bringing it over to me. Appreciate it very much, and looking forward to getting this build going here. Still need to pick a rail. Any suggestions, please throw them down in the comments for me. Almost thinking about doing a Midwest combat rail. I have that on my 11.5 and like it. Pretty light rail. The other thought, I was considering doing like a Geisley, what is it, the MK18. So those are 2 that I've had my eyes on, as well as the with the ripcord, which looks pretty similar to the Geisley. Lengthwise, I think I want to go with a 15-inch. This is a 16-inch barrel. I want to get that rail out to the end so I can throw a light on there and have the light as far forward as I can get it. But yeah, that's currently where we're going with this build. I'm also probably going to swap the sight out down the road. I've got an old Vortex Strike Fire from before they even did green dots. So I think I might swap that out and get something a little more current, a little bit nicer. But yeah, it's good. Work in progress. But again, these are in stock now over at Brownells if you do need to dimple your jig, or sorry, dimple your barrel. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. You have a great rest of your weekend.